Hey everyone, and welcome to the Izzy's Gym podcast. I am your host, Angel Avila, and I have my good friend, Chris Mayberry, here with us today. We are going to be talking about a lot of Pokemon stuff on the podcast. We just got this huge collection into the shop today, and oh my goodness, there's so many things.
Some of this stuff's pretty neat. We don't see a lot.
Yes, you don't see a lot of it. Let me preface this though. I do not have the biggest knowledge of Pokemon, but I do appreciate card games and Nintendo and, you know, the cool artwork and stuff. So I may not know half of what's on this table, but that's why I enlisted our Pokemon expert, Chris, who does know a lot of this stuff. So Chris, let's go into this. So where should we start? I mean, there's so many cool things. There's tins, there's booster packs, there's ETBs, there's big sets. Like what's...
So I think we start with what's not on screen.
Okay.
Right. So we, along with this collection, we did also get a lot of singles for Paldean Fates, along with 151. Mm-hmm. 151 obviously being a really hot set from Scarlet Violet era, specifically because the only Pokemon in it are the original 151 Pokemon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right. And since it's a massive collector for Pokemon of collectors of all ages, right, extremely high value, extremely hard to get. So getting an entire box of just booster packs is incredible to get.
Okay, well that's awesome. So is that these right here?
No, these are actually something different.
Okay.
These 151s are actually Pokemon Center ETBs.
Oh, see, I'm learning something new.
Yes, and Pokemon Center ETBs vary from regular ETBs.
Okay.
Most Pokemon collectors that are really heavy into collecting will know this. A lot of newcomers or people that are very casually collecting won't. Pokemon Center ETBs are a limited edition run.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right? So they're kind of like how Magic does secret layers, where there's a limited amount of it.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon does the same thing with their Pokemon Center ETBs. There is one run when the set first comes out. You either get it early or you don't get it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. And so over time, their value gradually increases, of course. Within them, there is a slight difference between a Pokemon Center ETB and a regular one.
Gotcha.
Pokemon Center ETBs tend to come with 1 to 2 additional packs, along with a special promo with a Pokemon Center stamp on it that you cannot get in anything else.
Wow. So someone traded in about 3 boxes of this, which is pretty incredible.
3 of them.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, the last I saw in those, they were going for $450 to $500 a piece.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this one is Snorlax on the front here, the ETB, and yeah, we got these in the shop, so that's kind of cool to think how rare they are.
Oh yeah,
and
all 3 of them.
We got some cool artwork there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's some really neat stuff with Snorlax on the back. So yeah,
yep,
so you're telling me $400 to $500 just for one of these boxes?
Last I knew, yeah, they could have gone up after.
So like $1,500 right here.
That could be.
That is crazy.
What's funny is that single pack is, in my opinion, slightly cooler than the ETB.
Okay, so we talked about the 151 ETBs. We got them in the store. Those are cool. So yeah, I just picked up this pack here. So this pack is a Sun and Moon team up. Basic Pikachu with a coin, and then there's like a pack inside as well. So it has a sticker from Bomb Gas. I guess it's some kind of store for $4.99, but I don't think this is $4.99.
No.
So this seems to be pretty old. Let's see here. It's from 2019, so a couple years back. So tell me about this, Chris.
So this is from a very exclusive set. It's very hard to come by now, because in this set comes one of the most expensive cards of the modern era.
Oh, wow.
The Latios Lovebirds card.
Okay, gotcha.
Which I don't know if you've seen that one, but in a PSA 10, it's thousands of dollars.
Those are the two, the red and blue birds, right?
Yep, the red and blue jets.
They're jets or birds?
They're jets.
So like they're airplanes.
Yep.
That are Pokemon.
Yes.
Okay, I'm learning something new here. Not every Pokemon is an animal.
Yep. This Pikachu promo doesn't have it, but if this Pikachu promo had a swirl in it, this pack would actually be worth even more.
Oh, wow. So how much do you think that's worth right now?
I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I know team up packs, even for one pack, they can start getting bloody expensive real quick.
Okay.
Specifically because of the lovebirds.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, you have a chance to come get this pack here at the shop.
Gotta pull the lovebirds, I'm telling you.
So I see there's 3 tins we got here.
Yes.
And kind of similar to what you're talking about. They're, well, or maybe, right? Tag team or
yep,
team
these are
tag team different.
So tag team was a specific function that they had in the Sun and Moon era, right? The GX tag team, where you would have multiple Pokemon on one card, right? So you have Magikarp and Wailord, or as these tins show, you have Giratina and Garchomp. Or Melmetal and Lucario, right? Mewtwo and Mew.
Oh, Mewtwo, Mew. Okay, so Mewtwo and Mew is kind of cool.
Yes.
If it were me, I'd probably get this one, just because that card looks so sick.
Yeah, I'm more of a Giratina guy, though.
Okay. So we have these in the shop, and so in this pack you get what, like the foil tag team, 1 of 3, and you get a couple packs in here.
Oh yeah,
4 packs is what it says here. Okay. Oh,
yep.
and a metal tag team GX marker.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And neat. I cannot remember. Let's see, what year was this? This looks like 2019. So there could potentially be team up packs in these tins.
Gotcha.
I can't remember off the top of my head what comes in these, but it would be pretty neat if there is.
It still has the sticker for like playing the online deck and everything like that. So like these are sealed.
Oh yeah.
Like this is a really cool, like completely sealed collection we got in.
Oh yeah.
So there goes the tins.
See, those are also some of my favorites in this collection, just because Sun and Moon is such a hard era to come by.
Really?
So great.
Gotcha. Okay, and then next up we have Build and Battle Stadium.
2 of them.
2 of them. And this one is Sword and Shield Brilliant Stars.
And this one is, of course, for all you Moonbreon lovers out there, Evolving Skies.
Wow. So Brilliant Stars, Evolving Skies, it's kind of like a way to like build decks, right? Like you could just start by this and go ahead and
build and battles are a really great way to learn. Unfortunately, the Evolving Skies ones are going to be a little bit more expensive than you're ready for.
Okay.
See, as these are stadiums, they're a little bit more advanced, but they tend to come with a couple of build and battle kits and additional packs. The idea of a build and battle kit is to teach you how to play the game in a format that is easily teachable.
Gotcha. So it's different than an ETB.
Yes.
Okay.
So whereas an ETB is geared toward collectors with items and things like dice encounters, which assist with your pre-made decks, these come with decks to start you off and teach you how the game works.
Gotcha. So if I was starting out, you would want me to go for a build and battle over an ETB.
Yep. If I wanted to teach you how to play the game, a build and battle would be the way to go.
Gotcha. Okay. Neat. There's so many different types of products in Pokemon. It's like every time I come in the shop, there's like a new thing, and I'm like, what is that? And they're like, oh, it's good for this, this, and this. And I'm like,
right.
But don't we have like a million different things? But that's kind of cool. So, okay, so there's 40 cards ready to play decks inside.
Yeah.
So are these rare or expensive now? Or
so for sets that are older, they start getting harder and harder to come by as time goes on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Evolving Skies is, of course, terrifically hard to come by because everyone wants Evolving Skies.
Gotcha. Now, is it playable in the rotation right now, or
not currently? Because Sword and Shield era is past, right?
Gotcha.
So unfortunately, these are not playable in standard format. But for collectors, it is.
Gotcha. So you wouldn't even want to open these, right?
I wouldn't want to open these.
Gotcha. Well, cool. Well, there goes those, our building battles. So they're in the shop. So if you want to take it and open it,
I will say
you're more welcome to come get them at the shop.
And while we're on the topic of learning, though, by the way, coaching is still coming soon. We're actually working on how we're going to do that.
Okay.
Some behind the counter stuff we're doing here. We're going to bring coaching to the store. And we're actually getting a new program in. I believe it's going to be some setup kits. I don't know when they're supposed to be delivered, but they're going to be specifically so that we can run events for new players.
That's awesome. Well, good, because you built me a Lucario deck that I still have to try out.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now we got some more ETBs, and these are Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes again, but this one is, like you said, Sword and Shield. This is Chilling Rain.
These ones are actually both Chilling Rain, but if you notice, the art is different because Chilling Rain focused on Calyrex, and the in-game lore with Calyrex, depending on whether you had the game Sword or the game Shield, you could get Ice Rider or Shadow Rider Calyrex, respectively.
Gotcha. So
these boxes,
these kind of represent the video games at the time, where it's the same game. It's kind of like they did with the Game Boy games. You can get different legendaries and then swap the two.
Yep, you can get different legendaries. There are different variations between the regions depending on which game you have. Certain Pokemon you can't get.
Gotcha.
So for this,
this is the card
Ice Rider
of it.
and your Shadow Rider.
That's cool. That's cool that they did that.
Oh yeah, I kind of love when they do the split arts like that. The only downside is it makes it hard to collect all of them.
Well, that's why we collect.
Exactly.
You gotta catch them all. Isn't that the whole point of Pokemon? You know.
Yeah. Nice. I mean, that's what I'm here for.
So much product we have on this table.
Yes.
We'll keep going here. You talk about this ETB right there, Breakthrough. Tell me.
Probably my favorite thing on this table.
Okay. XY era.
We're talking, yes, X and Y was the first games that I ever got massively into Pokemon. Yeah. Yes, I played Pearl. I didn't fully fall in love with Pokemon until I did X and Y.
And that was on the DS?
Yep, that was on the DS. XY Breakthrough was coming out around the same time I was getting big into it. So this was a hugely exciting thing for me because, oh my gosh, this is coming out while I'm playing these games. Now I get to get all these cool Pokemon to go with it, right?
Okay.
I was still in elementary school when this was coming out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm way too young for this. But I don't feel it, but you know. But no, this is amazing. And of course, one of my other fun little favorite things about this is there could very potentially be a Zygarde in there, and as a Zygarde enjoyer.
Zygarde Parallel Worlds 2 Paths to Power. Man, this is all the way back in 2015. You sure you were in elementary school in 2015?
Yeah. Hadn't quite hit middle school yet.
Okay. Wow.
Yep. Funny thing about that box too is it demonstrates the variance between the Mega evolutions from those games as well.
Okay.
Because there was Mega X and Mega Y.
So isn't this like, this is Shadow Mewtwo?
That is Mega Mewtwo X.
Mega Mewtwo X. Okay.
No, that's Mega Mewtwo. Yeah, that's Mega Mewtwo X. Mega Mewtwo Y leans more toward the Psychic type, whereas X leans more toward the Fighting type.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. So there is always a difference in why they make two sets. Because I always wondered that, with the video games, like, for example, Sword and Shield, two different types, that kind of thing. They've always kind of done that. But this time around, we've got Legends ZA right now that just dropped.
Right, and like Legends Arceus.
Is there any cards sets out that are from that series? So like you said, you enjoyed playing X and Y, the video games, and then the cards were coming out at the same time. So like for kids nowadays, like if they get Legends ZA on their Switch too, like is there any cards that are from that yet or not?
Yes, all of the new Mega sets coming out are actually directly tied to ZA as ZA brought Megas back.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yes.
So that's good. So if kids, want to play at home without begging mom and dad to learn the card game, they could play the Pokemon game, and then they could hear on Saturdays and play with the cards from the game that they play.
Right. It's pretty
cool.
neat. And something else to note, there is a distinction if we're looking at games as well, right? The reason that your mainline games have two is because they have two different box legendaries, right? Mm-hmm. However, the Legends games, there's only one Legends game, like Legends Arceus or Legends ZA, because they're not meant to be mainline story games. They're meant to expand upon the lore of the individual Pokemon that the game is focused on.
Okay.
Such as Legends Arceus, of course, being focused on Arceus, whereas ZA is focused very heavily on Zygarde and his lore and how Zygarde is meant to be.
Gotcha. And then Arceus, from what it looks like, so I haven't really played much of it. It's goes back to the ancient times of like how Pokemon catching kind of started, or okay.
It actually goes back to ancient Sinnoh.
Oh, okay.
Where exactly you're learning these people have very limited concepts of how Pokemon capturing works, how to befriend Pokemon. So you're going through ancient times, you're crafting your own materials, you're creating new things and fighting boss Pokemon at this point because you're trying to grow the knowledge of Pokemon overall in order to help advance civilization and help people stop struggling in the harsh environments of Sinnoh.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting take.
Funnily enough, in the first 5 minutes of the game, they basically tell you, be useful or we're throwing you out in the snow to die.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Well, I think this is really cool. We've got some evolving skies. So this is another Pokemon Center variant. And it's in a protective case because this one is really, really hard to get and expensive. But what I think is a little bit cooler, because I like opening packs and that kind of thing, is we have a whole booster box of Evolving Skies sealed right here.
Last I knew, we had one of those for $1,300 before it sold last.
This is crazy.
36
a lot of
packs of
money.
Evolving Skies, yeah. I mean, you want that Moonbreon. There's a Leafeon in there that's really good. There's, I want to say it's Sylveon. There's a lot of really heavy hits.
The evolutions, right? Is this the set where all that popularity started coming out with the different variants? Because so many people love all these different evolutions of them.
So, funnily enough, the evolutions have always been popular, but over time they've slowly grown more and more popular. And any set that has heavily featured evolutions tends to have a massive boom, just like Prismatic did.
Mm-hmm.
We in the Pokemon community like to affectionately point out that Eevee is, in fact, the face of consumerism.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I've always wondered, because I'm I know everyone knows Pikachu and everybody knows these iconic ones, but it's there's always a new Eevee coming out. Eevee this, Eevee that. And I'm dude, how many evolutions are there going to be of this one Pokemon?
Currently, there's only 8. We have not gotten a new evolution since X and Y.
Gotcha.
Which everyone is pretty mad about because they keep begging for one.
Well, I don't know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I think it's fine where it is. I feel like we don't need to overload any further.
Wow. So we do have this stuff in the shop. My pile over here is...
Don't get me wrong, a dragon type would be because I like dragons.
I don't know. Oh, and speaking of booster boxes, we got some more here. So this is Vivid Voltage. And what do you have there?
I have Darkness Ablaze over here. If you want that sweet, sweet Charizard.
Okay, so Charizards and sets are still the sought after cards too.
Charizards and sets are also
heavily,
yes.
So many different things to worry about when you're opening packs. So are these booster sets as expensive as the Evolving Skies?
No. Specifically based on the values of the cards inside. The Evolving Skies also has the Rayquaza, which I didn't mention. The Rayquaza and the Umbreon both are over $1,000.
I like Rayquaza.
Right. They're very, very expensive cards. Whereas these ones, you're looking for a Pikachu or a Charizard, respectively. Mm-hmm. Neither one of them has a value near as high as what you're going to find in Skies. Because Evolving Skies has much harder pull rates for those cards. So the value on these boxes are lower because you cannot get as much profit out of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's neat to know. But these are still... You don't see sealed...
From a collector's perspective, these are amazing to have.
Now, as people collect, are you the type of collector that's oh, I'm going to buy something like this and keep it sealed? Or you're I kind of want to have the nostalgia of opening those older packs and just seeing what the potential could be in here?
So that depends, okay? For booster boxes, I love opening my booster boxes. I can't trust myself to buy old ones. I would probably break my own heart. I can't do that to myself.
Gotcha.
If it's anything Zygarde related, any Zygarde boxes, which I can't find anywhere, I will keep those stashed because I want to have a whole display of all of them.
Gotcha.
Right. So things like this, for example, where they're display boxes, I don't want to break those open. Those are meant to be for display purposes. I want to hold on to those and leave them sealed because they look pretty. Why would you?
Well, I mean, that's understandable. But part of me is like, I wanna like, what if the Rayquaza's in here? But then you never know. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, yeah.
that's kind of where
that's
I'm
part
at.
of the fun. See, and that's why I won't buy it, because I will open it with that chance.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of move some of this down as
Oh yeah,
get here, because if not, I'll be trapped with all the Pokemon cards.
that's okay. Stay trapped with it. Eventually, you'll buy some. I mean, they're tempting me.
Now, display boxes, like you said.
Yep, we actually have 3 of these because there's a Flareon next to you as well.
So, speaking of evolutions, again, I want to say...
And these all 3 released at the same time. Keep in mind, because these are the original 3 evolutions.
Right. Out of the original 3, my favorite is Jolteon.
I can get behind that one.
Yeah. I mean, something with like... no offense to the Pikachu lovers out there, but this is just looks so much cooler. And then it's got the aura, and it's another electric type. Like,
Flareon's pretty neat, too. But it just doesn't...
But Flareon just looks too cute to me. It doesn't have that, like, fire, like, attack breathing. It's more like, I'm just a cute Pokemon, you know? And then, of course, you got the water one over there that's... It always reminds me of a Zora from Legend of Zelda. You know, the water-type fecal tribe. That's what it reminds me of. Every time I see the Vaporeon, I'm like, that's a Zora pet.
Oh, yeah. Fun fact about Vaporeon, mind you. When they dive into water, they become almost completely impossible to spot.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it's like a stealth mechanic.
Yep, pretty much.
That's cool.
Because their bodies are so massively made of just, I think it's like 90-something% water. They just blend in perfectly.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. So we have these are called premium collections. You get some really cool looking cards, several packs, 6 packs. And I think my favorite thing about premium collections are the big cards.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so I know you said you wouldn't want to...
You get the pins.
Yeah.
There is Evolving Skies in these boxes, by the way.
Oh, that's why they're... Okay. So now I can see why some people are like, I don't want to open it. But for me, I would want to open it for the big cards. Because I would want to, like, either frame it or, like, shadow box all 3 of them. Like, if I had all 3 of these, I would just take the big cards out, put them in a frame. And that would be kind of cool. And then keep the rest sealed. But then I guess it's not really sealed at that point.
Yeah, at that point, it's not necessarily sealed. But I get the point.
Yeah.
I think all of these boxes are really pretty. But I like the way they're displayed because they show off those cards. While also featuring the smaller cards as well.
That is true. This is one thing I wish other card games would have. I know One Piece started doing it a little bit, but like, for example, the Gundam card game. Like, I'm a huge Mobile Suit Gundam fan, and I'm glad we get products here, but if Gundam started doing like big things like this, I don't know. It'd be hard for me to not buy it.
Right.
My wallet would be hurting.
Yes.
But these are cool.
It's things like this that make you realize that Pokemon does kind of care about making sure its fans can enjoy the products they make. Because they don't do a whole lot of that by letting scalpers scalp, but
it is what it is.
Right. It's little things like that that help kind of show it.
All right. Now, next up, we have, this is an ultra premium collection. Okay.
Yes.
So you have things like premium collection, and then this is ultra premium collection, and this is Sword and Shield. So
ultra premium collections are very, very special because they're released rarely along with certain sets or themed around certain Pokemon. Right?
And I think
the
this
UPCs
one is
tend to come with special items that you can't get anywhere else. Special promos.
Yeah, there's like dice in here. There's sleeves, coins. It says Zycan and
Zacian and Zamazenta.
Zacian and I can't pronounce Pokemon names.
Yep, your shield.
The main 2 are there. This is a massively heavy box.
Yeah, there's also, I want to say most UPCs come with something like 14 packs, 14 to 15.
Wow. So this is a special gold version, another special gold version, 2 metal. Oh, so there are metal coins in here. 2 sets of metal damage dice, card sleeves, 16 booster packs, player's guide. I mean, this has it all. So if you want to come get you this ultra premium collection,
Ultra premium collections are also typically very limited, just like your ETB, your Pokemon Center ETBs, which is also why UPCs, as they're called, tend to also be a much higher value as a collector piece.
Oh, gotcha. When you're saying UPCs, I'm thinking like the barcodes are different on all of these, but no,
Nope,
means
UPC
ultra premium
stands for
collection.
ultra premium.
Gotcha. So I thought we'd have to start scanning the numbers and like trying to figure out which UPC code is the better variant of the same box.
Yep. Nope. So these are typically also very high collector pieces, which is why a lot of times you'll notice people will keep these sealed. But keep in mind, a lot of people like to tear them open, so the ones that are sealed tend to creep up in value very quickly.
Gotcha. Well, it could be yours if you come to Izzy's gym and pick up the Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection. All right, we're getting down to the wire here. So I see a lot of, I guess these are all just special collections, premium collections.
Let's cover our newer stuff first.
What's the new thing here? What we got?
Multiples of these. Your Charizard, your Mewtwo, and your Victini. Right? Okay. All of these are from this year, right? In the last few months. Your Charizard special collection, right? We've actually done drops for all three of these, mind you. Right here at Izzy's. But we got a few more of each of them in. So it's going to be really nice. We're going to be able to put those out on the shelves for people. The Charizard is pretty cool because it's the first time we've had a lenticular card.
Wow.
Yep, so it is a lenticular jumbo.
Lenticular jumbo. So that's like the old
cards really nice.
Out of the little vending machine and you like move them back and forth.
Yep, kind of like your little 3D cards. Yep.
Gotcha.
Which is really nice.
So you're saying the giant card is that?
Yep. And the Charizard EX, which is featured in this box, is also a different art from any other Charizard we had prior. It's very similar, but it is different, which I think is pretty neat.
Gotcha. And then we got the Victini from Black and White Bolt and Flare.
And that one specifically comes with your Black Bolt and White Flare packs because it is specifically part of that special set. Which, why did they make Black Bolt and White Flare and then not give us, what remakes? Come on.
Oh, you're talking about of the games.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed. Why would you make the set and then not announce that you're going to do something to go with it?
Right. Well, didn't they didn't remake them. They just re-released them on the Switch, right? Black and White. I feel like I saw.
So, no. They haven't yet, as far as I know.
Okay.
Which I'm very disappointed by.
Well.
And then, of course, you
got cards.
Right. And then, of course, you get your Team Rocket's Mewtwo.
Nice.
Because who doesn't want to have to deal with Team Rocket corrupting a basically godlike entity?
You just make them blast off again. That's all.
I mean, yeah.
Every time.
But it's Giovanni, so it's much harder to do.
That is true. The leader of Team Rocket himself with his Mewtwo. We saw him in the movie Mewtwo Strikes Back, right? Or the first movie, whichever one it was.
I think so.
He had like it was the evolved form of Meowth.
Yep,
sitting there. Then Mewtwo had like all the like armor and everything on him. Flies off. That's what I remember. So I'm probably dating myself with the original first Pokemon movie, but that's what I remember.
Giovanni is a absolute menace of a trainer nonetheless too.
Okay.
Like the Generations short series kind of explored that a little bit. Giovanni is very, very difficult to beat.
Wow. And then do you ever go up against him in any of the games?
So in the original base, I want to say it's in the original Generation 1 games. If I'm not mistaken, Giovanni is a gym leader.
Oh, wow.
I may be mistaken, but in one of the earlier games, he is in fact a gym leader. And you do have to face him, I want to say more than once, because you do end up having to dismantle Team Rocket at some point or another.
Gotcha. Well, cool. And we got his special Mewtwo box here in the shop as well. And now for our final products, like you said, we have multiple of a lot of these products here.
And these are some of the biggest because once again, we're breaking out the X and Y era with our Kanto Powers collection. Now, the reason this one is so cool, it's XY Evolutions, which if you don't know what that is, it is a set that was printed with the original base set style.
Okay.
So it was printed in X and Y era, but it had the original base set style along with the X and Y EXs.
Yeah, because I was going to say, some of this artwork looks like some of the OG Pokemon.
You can actually get, right, Holo Charizards, Reverse Holo Charizards, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Reverse Holo Mewtwo. Things that are higher value because they look so similar to the originals, right? And the only way to tell the difference is the fact that the date is different on the bottom.
Gotcha. But they still hold a lot of value.
Oh, some of them definitely do. Not all of them do, but quite a bit. And X and Y Evolutions as a whole is a very expensive set, both for the nostalgia and for the value in some of the cards that are contained within it.
Wow. So these are
not
probably your average $20 box.
No, these are definitely not.
Gotcha.
They're definitely not easy to come by. So I'm actually amazed that we're seeing more of these because I've seen a couple of these come through in the past.
And they're sealed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Of course, Slowbro's head is coming off, but
Hey, we're probably gonna have to put it high on the shelf.
Right.
Sweet. Well, that was a lot of Pokemon product and a lot of really cool things. Thank you, Chris, for sharing your knowledge and teaching me more about the card game side of things when it comes to Pokemon, because all of my experience has really been just a little bit of the TV shows, the video games, Super Smash Brothers, and that's kind of been it. So I haven't really dived really deep into the card game side of it. I play other card games, so I get those, but Pokemon is a little unique because there's so much variety and so many different things and so many ways for adults and kids to connect, to bond over collecting or battling. And I think that's really cool. It's such a unique and a customizable experience for people. So here at Izzi's Gym, we have a lot of those experiences. As you know, we are a Pokemon store and so much more. So Chris is our Pokemon ambassador here at the shop. He runs our Pokemon League that is every Saturday at 6 p.m. right here in Sioux Falls at Izzi's Gym. If you want to come to a place where you can have so much fun, so much variety, see all these cool products, maybe battle some cards, and look at all the fun stuff we have in the shop, this is the place you need to be.
Yes. And fun fact for our league, we are looking at potentially setting up VGC in the future.
Awesome.
So video game Pokemon tournaments as well in the future.
Ooh. Dude, I could just think of like a classic Pokemon Stadium N64 or like, bring the link cables, let's connect the Game Boys together, or if you got your DSs, we'll battle like that. That would probably make me want to buy the games again and like get into it a little more. So, but
don't get me wrong though, I prefer Showdown just because you get that customizable ability without the extra work, which is nice because it evens the playing field for everybody.
True.
But there is a lot of fun in doing actual work.
But there's that new Pokemon game that they announced that's going to be coming to everything, Switch, your phone.
Champions.
Yeah. And from the videos, it looks like they're bringing back that Pokemon Stadium-like experience. So that would be interesting if when that comes out and we start doing tournaments for that here, that would be really cool. Because then anyone can play.
More than likely, Champions is actually going to end up being the main competitive used app or feature for competitive tournaments going forward for Pokemon.
That's really cool. Well, sweet. Well, hey man, thanks for hopping in on the first ever Izzi Gym podcast. We'll be doing more of these podcasts and you'll be seeing clips of this come out on social media. So yeah, it's a good time. And if you have a really cool collection or anything that you want to talk about, come on down to Izzi's Gym and we can set up a time for you to come show off your cool collection, what you got here on the Izzi Gym podcast. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.